So I found a bunch of tongue twisters. And I'm gonna go to the hard ones. Well, so like this has 105 on this list.
Oh
like
man.
varying levels of them. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. Right?
I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen.
How many yaks could a yak pack if a yak pack could pack yaks?
How many yaks could a yak pack if a packed yak could pack yaks?
How many cans can a canner can if a canner can cans? A canner can as many cans as a canner can if a canner can cans. It's easier when you can read it.
Yeah, for sure.
Green glass globes glow. Messed that one up. Green glass globes glow greenly. If you say it like Jack Black, I think it really helps. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy, was he? Frivolously fanciful Fanny fried fresh fish furiously. That's a good one.
Ooh.
Fred fed Ted bread and Ted fed Fred bread. Okay, these are apparently the easy ones. Let me go to the hard ones. I'm just gonna send this to you. This list right here. I'm gonna send these few to you, and then we'll work on it.
Fresh French fried fly fritters.
Brisk, brave brigadiers brandish broad, bright blades, blunderbusses, and bludgeons, balancing them badly.
Yeah. Badly.
My tongue almost hurts.
How much ground would a groundhog hog if a groundhog could hog ground?
Ooh. I slit the sheet I slit, and on the slitted sheet I sit.
I slit the sheet I slit, and on the slitted sheet I sit. Right. Yeah, that one's hard.
Can you see the bottom one where it says if you must cross? Okay. If you must cross a coarse cross cow across a crowded cow crossing, cross the coarse cow across the crowded cow crossing carefully.
Yeah, that's a lot of C's.
I didn't like that one as much.
If you must cross a coarse cross cow across a crowded cow crossing, cross the coarse cow across the crowded cow crossing carefully. I think my thing with tongue twisters that I hate the most is just like they're just so redundant for no reason other than for them being hard to say. Because like with this one, it's just like if you have to cross an unmanageable cow, make sure you do it carefully. It's just like, well,
yeah, that's the point. It's a tongue twister. It's
I know,
but yeah,
I know. It's just so crazy.
I just sent you the 3 hardest. But I'm gonna keep going down this list a little bit because some of these are okay. Here, listen to this one. Luke's duck likes lakes. Luke licks lakes. Luke's duck licks lakes. Duck takes licks in lakes. Luke Luck likes. That one I don't even think made sense.
Rory the warrior and Roger the worrier were reared wrongly in a rural brewery. Oh, that was hard.
They were molested in a brewery?
It sounds like it. Rory the warrior and Roger the worrier were reared wrongly in a rural brewery.
Yeah, I guess that one, yeah. Rory the warrior and Roger the worrier. Yeah, I guess. Do you pronounce those 2 words differently? Warrior.
Warrior and worrier.
And a worrier. So
yeah.
Rory the
warrior.
But that one has the hard, the kind of sound. Rory the warrior and Roger the worrier were reared wrongly in a rural brewery. You know, I couldn't pronounce my R's growing up. So that's that
I
one.
Still can.
That's PTSD right there. I don't like that. Pad kid poured curd pulled cod.
Pad kid poured curd pulled cod.
Huh. Some of these don't seem terribly hard.
Yeah. Like, they're not as hard as the seashell one. That one's the hardest one, in my opinion.
She sells seashells down by the seashore.
Yeah, I can't do that. She sells seashells by the seashore.
You know, that's a really long one.
Which one?
That one. She sells seashells. Let me see if I can find it. She sells seashells by the seashore. The shells she sells are seashells, I'm sure. For if she sells seashells on the seashore, then I'm sure she sells seashore shells. Which is based on a true story.